Samoei Ruto, CGH, the President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces, the Governor of Nairobi County, Johnson Sakaja, His Excellency Ambassador Henrietta Giga, European Union Ambassador to Kenya, my colleague, Honorable Machogu, who is here, our PSS who are present, our Committee of Parliament, led by the Chair, Mr. George, and the team, NTSA team who are present here, led by the Chair, distinguished guests from different organizations, especially the stakeholders of the transport industry. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning once more. Your Excellency, before I make very, very brief remarks, let me introduce my colleagues who are here. We have Honorable Ezekiel Machogu, who is the Cabinet Secretary in charge of education and a very important stakeholder in terms of transport of our children and students in the various universities across the country. Thank you very much for being with us. He has informed me that he does not wish to make remarks today, but on Thursday he will say something about road transport and our students during his event on this Thursday. And then we have the PS, Your Excellency. I have one of the most hardworking PSs, a friend of mine, and our PS of transport, Mohamed Daga, who is here, Your Excellency. And he has done a fantastic job. He also says he doesn't wish to make any remarks today. We have our PS engineer, Joseph Bugwa, who is the PS of roads. Your Excellency, thank you very much for pairing us, the three of us. It has been a wonderful 1.5 years or thereabout, working with these two great gentlemen who are very passionate about what they do in the two departments of the ministry, and I want to appreciate them for the great partnership. We have here our PS, who is in charge of parliamentary affairs at the Office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Aurelia Rono, and we have our PS of Public Works, who is our neighbor also in the office, Honorable Joel Arumonyang. We have the IG of Police, who is here, IG Kome is here, and his team, and many other public officials. We have the NTSA Chair and the NTSA DG, and many others. Your Excellency, let me start by appreciating everyone who support of the men and women who are here. We thank the European Union for always working closely with us to support road safety measures and support NTSA with all other development partners, including the World Bank, Your Excellency, who may not be here, but who have played a very important role in this very important endeavor, and whom we look forward. I think the World Bank is here, right? Is there a representative of the World Bank here? Thank you very much. Maybe they are not here now, but this is a team that we have worked together to make sure that road safety is critical. I want to thank also the Parliament and our parliamentary committee, and thank you, George, for the work you are doing with your committee. Indeed, as the Chair said, Your Excellency, this is one of the best committees, very friendly, hardworking, and they have been able to pass as many regulations and legislation we have requested them and facilitated the ministry to be able to do its work. So I want to thank them. I want to thank the stakeholders. Karagasha is here with the various border industry is also represented here. We have Matatu owners, Matatu welfare, transport associations who are here, different associations who have been of immense importance in terms of coming up with this very important strategic road safety action plan. Your Excellency, this is not the work of the ministry alone. This is a sector that cannot succeed if you are a Matatu driver, you will dress well, you will come to your job, you respect your machine, you respect your life, you want to live long. If it starts from there, then the government of Kenya partnering with you can help you through the financial mechanism that has been made. And then thereafter, we will have this plan, hopes that we now have a comprehensive policy on road safety that we are going to develop and bring to the cabinet.
With the continuous growth of our economy, the demand for road transport also rises, and indeed, over 90% of goods and services rely on road transport wholly. or significantly. The bottom-up economic transformation agenda identifies infrastructure as the fundamental enabler of productivity and, consequently, the development of a dense network of good quality roads throughout the country is a priority. Safe roads and safe road use by all stakeholders are critical to maximizing the efficiency and other gains from our road network, although increased economic activity must inevitably result in higher usage of road network and pose a higher risk of accidents. Concerted action can keep the actual incidence of crashes and resultant injuries low. We have witnessed a higher frequency of road crashes in many parts of our country, and especially in our road network, leading to fatalities and serious injuries, besides other forms of loss and damage. The factors driving this concerning rise in these incidences are many, and often involve a combination of low road capacity, poor maintenance of both roads and vehicles, low enforcement of traffic rules, and reckless behavior by motorists, passengers, and pedestrians. Abuse of drugs and alcohol, unqualified drivers, low awareness of traffic rules, and lack of consideration for others all contribute to high-risk road behaviors, which endanger perpetrators as well as innocent road users. There has been an appreciable increase in investment in the development of our road network, both in terms of coverage and quality. Even as we continue to extend the reach of our roads, we recognize the urgent need to take efficient action to radically enhance road safety and drastically reduce the frequency of road crashes, fatalities, and injuries. To succeed, such action cannot be unilateral. Rather, road safety must be understood to be the outcome of consistent collaboration between various actors in the public and private sector, civil society organizations, the media, development partners who are present here, actors in the whole of this space, and I have been privileged to listen to many people who have very positive contributions to make to tame this menace. In the public sector, our justice, law, and order agencies must coordinate the sustained, robust law enforcement by ensuring that offenders are detected, apprehended, prosecuted, punished swiftly and transparently. Corruption is an enabler of impunity and a significant contributor to road carnage. We all know how the contribution of corruption aids overspeeding, reckless driving, drunk driving, and allows those who commit these crimes to escape because they can bribe their way through our system. Road users, especially the private sector transport operators, as well as the motoring community, also have a duty to comply with the Traffic Act and every road safety requirement without seeking shortcuts. Evading inspection, neglecting motor vehicle safety maintenance, reckless behavior on the road, and paying bribes to avoid accountability are serious forms of contributory misconduct which must be dealt with. The media and civil society also have a role to complement public and private sector efforts to provide training, education, and awareness with regard to responsible road behavior and promoting a safety culture based on consideration for the convenience and welfare of other people. We have been informed that we all know what needs to be done. We all know that the largest contributor to road carnage is overspeeding, reckless driving, drunken driving. The numbers have not been coming down. The numbers have been going up. Every year, the numbers are going up. Waziri and your team, the numbers have to come down. And the template on how the numbers should come down is known. It's practiced elsewhere. Impunity is keeping us from doing the right thing. Governor Sakaja has said that he has closed pubs and places where alcohol is sold at termini. I mean, there cannot be greater impunity than licensing alcohol to be sold at termini when we know that the people at the termini are drivers. But it's continuing. It's happening just before our eyes. And I want to promise you, Governor, as I have said before, you will never get a telephone call from me to tell you to do the popular thing. I will not do it. I will always call you to tell you to do the right thing. It may not be popular, but as long as it's the right thing, do it. The challenge we have, and that is why we haven't made as much progress as we should, and that is why we have not achieved our potential as a country, is that those of us who have the opportunity to lead, those of us who have been chosen as leaders, want to do convenient things, want to do popular things. And I will say this again. As leaders, we are elected to lead, to serve, and to make a difference in people's lives. We are not elected to be popular. If you want to continuously to be popular, don't be a leader. Be something else. There is an opportunity to expect greater collaboration so that we can see results coming down. I also expect greater participation by the public. All of us. Every road user, pedestrian, driver, passenger, private sector, traveling in public transport, our children, all of us must be conscious about the dangers that lurk behind road using. And therefore, it is my expectation that we will be the administration that will finally deal with this challenge. We have 20,000 people in hospital because of different kinds of accidents on the roads. We're spending a colossal amount of money trying to treat them and to take care of them. Families are losing breadwinners, children, mothers, fathers, relatives, and it is devastating. And therefore, the collaboration that is required, and I am very happy that we have members of parliament here. They have been doing a great job in making sure that they facilitate regulation, making of legislation, getting policies in line, and therefore, with the support of every arm of government, I am very confident that we will begin to see a reversal. I am looking forward, before the end of this year, that majority of our junctions, majority of our blind spots, majority of the areas that bring danger to road users will be on camera. We have discussed, we have talked about instant fines for a very long time. Waziri, please, instant fines, 90 days is too much time for you to wait. Let's do it so that we can get everybody behaving because they know somebody is watching them. It is therefore proper and fitting that we all demonstrate our commitment to road safety through concerted efforts, collaborations, and partnerships, as well as a sustained campaign to enhance infrastructure design, intensify awareness of campaigns and civic education, strengthen law enforcement, and support in the entrenchment of a national culture of safety and responsible road behavior. The launch of the National Road Safety Action Plan is a good starting point for our coordinated multi-sectoral endeavor to improve road safety in our entire road transport system. I expect government ministries, departments, and agencies to lead this effort through a multi-agency framework to steer the implementation of this plan and ensure that public sector provides a model for road safety. We all must recognize the importance of road safety and remain mindful of the fact that reckless behavior endangers both perpetrators and innocent third parties. Consequently, we must henceforth implement a zero-tolerance approach to negligence on our roads and enforce the traffic laws and regulations to their fullest extent in order to promote safety, order, and efficiency on our road transport system. The National Police Service shall ensure that there are no exceptions from compliance, regardless of whether you operate border, heavy commercial vehicles, school transport, or any other vehicle on our roads. The government is committed to support the implementation of the National Road Safety Action Plan by providing resources, addressing legal and regulatory gaps, enhancing the capacity of the National Police Service to enforce traffic laws, and investing in automation and digitization of law enforcement and traffic management, among other interventions. I take this opportunity to appreciate the considerable support we have received from development partners, including the World Bank, the European Union, and the African Development Bank. I also urge potential partners to come aboard and take part in this noble mission to keep our people safe on our roads. I also look forward to seeing other organizations, including institutions of higher learning, join this collaboration to strengthen the use of evidence-based strategies and conduct research into various dimensions of road safety and road use behavior. Road safety is a shared responsibility which requires the execution of an all-of-society strategy throughout the country on a sustainable basis. I urge all Kenyans to observe road safety and report violations as part of their civic duty under community policing. Do not travel in overloaded vehicles and use the earliest opportunity to make sure that you report speeding or recklessly driven vehicles. The police must collaborate with citizens and ensure that dangerously driven public service transport vehicles reimburse fares upon arrest. We are determined to transform Kenya's road transport system from sites of frequent carnage into an efficient network that drives productivity and competitiveness, because it is our intention to make sure that travelers reach their destinations and Kenyans travel safely in pursuit of opportunities to all places at all times. The collaboration that I see here from the Matatu Owners Association, those who are in the Association of Drivers, the ministry, and all actors, is a collaboration that will give us the opportunity to succeed, and not just succeed in a big way. So I look forward to 1 year from now, we will have another meeting. And in that 1 year from now, Kipchumba Murkomen, you better come and report to us that the numbers are coming down. Otherwise, you will be in a lot of trouble. The first National Safety Action Plan 2024-2028 is officially launched. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Let us all be upstanding, all of us. Your Excellency, we now request you to help us launch